Today in the wood yard, we've got snow. So this morning, we've got snow. And I think it's pretty much done snowing for now. The sun is starting to kind of peek out from the clouds. We got a couple inches, kind of the wet, packy snowball, snowman making kind of snow. It's supposed to get into the mid 40s tomorrow and the next day, so it's all going to melt anyway, but it just makes it kind of messy. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about customers for firewood, because I've got one that's being difficult. And I don't have many of them, but when I do, it ticks me off. I got a guy that called 2 days ago, or texted me 2 days ago saying he had to have wood for Sunday because he was having a party and he wanted firewood. So I said, no problem, I can have it there in the morning. So I hooked up my trailer, I backed up, I was just starting to load it and I heard my phone go off for a text message, so I thought I better look. The guy says, oh, yeah, today's not going to be a good day for wood delivery. It's snowy and slushy out. So the wood is still out here regardless whether it's here or there. He says, yeah, where I'm going to have you put it might be in a grassy area, or I could have you put it in the driveway and then I just have to move it later. I said, that's fine. And then he texted me back right away and he says, well, I'm thinking maybe a different day would be better. One of those guys that's afraid to even look outside if the weather changes, you know, a guy that's afraid of his own shadow, that kind of guy. That's the impression I get. Never met him, it's a new customer, but he wants 2 face cords of wood, or 2/3 if that's what you prefer. So I texted him back and said, well, I can bring it later today if that's fine for you, if you want to, you know, wait till the driveway's dry. He says, oh no, I think another day would be better. It's kind of wet out. It's supposed to snow again tomorrow and the day after. It's not going to get better. This is Wisconsin. This is winter. It's here. It's just frustrating because I got other people that want deliveries that I could have scheduled today that I scheduled for during the week, and it's just one of those guys. So don't be that guy. Don't be afraid of your own shadow. Don't be afraid of a few flakes or a little bit of drizzle. I know none of you are, because you're firewood people. You're used to being outside. You're used to working outside. You're used to snow. You're used to wind. You're used to weather. You're used to hot. You're used to everything. You're not afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay, I'm done ranting now. So now I backed up my truck right over here and I have to shovel out the back because there's a bunch of snow in it because I had to park outside tonight because we had visitors last night and I wasn't able to even get in my garage. So I had to park outside, and I'm going to shovel out the back of the truck and then I'm going to load up a load of wood. They want half maple, half oak, so that's what I'm going to put in. So I'm going to shovel this out, and then the maple's right here. I'm going to start chucking some maple in. I'm going to go do that delivery. At least somebody's brave enough to get some wood. So even though I complain about people that are wimpy, that are afraid of their own shadow and afraid of weather and elements and all that stuff, I shouldn't complain, because those are exactly the kind of people that buy wood, because they are not able, I shouldn't say not able, they're very able, they're not mentally adjusted well enough to be able to do manual labor, or maybe physically they can't, and those are the kind of people that hire me to bring them wood. So I really shouldn't complain, but I still like to complain sometimes just because I can. And so yeah, those are the people that generally don't have a truck, don't have land, don't have friends. No, I'm just kidding, they probably have friends. They don't have the ability or the desire to be outside doing honest manual labor, having fun, getting exercise, doing all the things that we all like to do, which is being outside, cutting firewood, working, playing, living, and not just sitting around inside, looking outside, being afraid to go out. So those are good customers. And I guess I should be happy that I've got them. Yeah, this is really some wet, sticky snow here. I think I got most of the bad stuff out. There we go. Now I can load some wood up. There it is, loaded wood. Gonna go deliver it and then come back and see if we got anybody else I can deliver wood to today. Everybody's chickening out today. It's too cold, it's too snowy, it's too wet. Bunch of wimps. I am back in the wood yard. I just pulled in and I took care of cutting some birch logs up that my daughter needs for a display. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with them. I'm going to go inside. I just carried them in. She's doing a display at a place she works at, and I mentioned it the other day. We did a little video on it about how you can make money with wood other than just selling firewood or selling lumber. These are decorator pieces for crafty things that they're using for displays. And yesterday, a couple days ago, whenever it was, I made a whole bunch of cookies for them. I made like thin ones, thicker ones, higher ones. I put all their product on it. I must have made, I don't know, 50, 60 of them, and they used them all, which is good. And I am charging them for them. But now what they're going to be doing, my daughter's making the display things for an event they're having. I am going to be taking these pieces of plywood that I cut, and they're going to be painted with information, and then they're going to put hooks on them, and they're going to hang product that's going to be for sale. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to make this little loggy cabin kind of thing here, which is a bunch of birch logs I just kind of cut into pieces, and we're going to cut a slot across the top, and then this will sit right inside of here. So this whole thing will just sit something like that, and they're going to have like a welcome hours, things they're doing like that. And then I've got a smaller one over here like this that I'm just going to do on a couple of single ones like this, where I'm just going to do individual cuts on each one of these, and then this one will stand just like this, and that's going to be on a tabletop display. This one right here, and then this one here is going to be the same thing. It's going to be a tabletop display. I just got to cut this down here, and then the big one over here is this one right here, and this is going to be their welcome sign. And so what I did is I made it's 24 inches across on the bottom, and then 16-inch pieces on the top, because this is 24 inches. I'm going to cut slots, and then that'll sit in their entranceway like this. And this is 4 feet high, so they're going to have their information on there about the event they're having. So I got some work to do. So I got to screw these together and then cut some notches and things like that. I'll show you when I get it all done how they work. So here we go. So there they are. They are in their platforms where the boards are going to be that need to be painted. They're going to be painted green, I guess. And this is the side that'll be painted because this is the best side. But you can see I just cut slots in the back and have them so that they stand up. So, and they just pop right out. So these just lift right out of here. So they just slide right in like that. So there you go. So now I'll show you some images once we get there and have stuff set up. I'll do some stills. You can see how the decorations all work. So there you go. Just another way to make money with firewood or wood in general. So there they are.